Dynamic duo. Dynamic.
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝 난가가 탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 바란 의리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금
We got Blake Griffin and the Clips on deck tonight. Going up against him, you almost just hope you don't end up on a poster. But I've never been one to just get out the way. I'm ready to step up, no matter the consequences. Gotta earn my stripes sometime, you know? Here we go.
And it's the Clippers coming in from out of town for this one. An interconference game today. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Freak subbed in for Jackson. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Griffin. Pierce comes in for Jeff Green. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Rivers in for Paul. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Pierce. Jordan is out there with Cole Aldrich. And it's Rivers. And it's Redick in at the shooting guard. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Pierce.
Well, we know prior to last season, the Pistons handed the car keys over to Stan Van Gundy. He had some early hiccups, but overall, I think they're headed in the right direction. He's a proven winning coach in the NBA.
Clock at 6. Freak with it. Picked up by Rivers. And that one's good.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Out to the right wing. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Well, with Coach Stan Van Gundy, it was a very successful first year in Detroit. He's a guy who's going to build around defense. That's been his MO.
And Van Gundy has always been a defensive first type guy, Kevin. I mean, the last 30 years, has probably the best defensive efficiency for a career as a coach. And his teams always play with great emphasis on that side of the ball.
Here's Rivers. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Pistons leading by 5. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Freak missing. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Indiana.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Aldridge. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris. It could go, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player.
It was definitely a hard decision. I had to sit down.
Well, with more and more freshmen. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Austin Rivers is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Pierce. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. 1:36 left in the second quarter. And here's Freak. He had 22 points in the win against Indiana.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 22 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it. Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Rivers kicks to Green. He dishes it to Redick. The three-pointer, no good. The Pistons leading. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Rivers. And it's Freak missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Takes the 3. Rivers can't get it to go. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's Detroit leading by just 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Doc, as we get into the second half, what do you expect to see from this offense you're facing tonight?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Coach, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Okay, guys, Let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. For the most part, we played an intelligent first half. Our passing has been crisp. We haven't given the ball away, and that's big because we can't afford turnovers. Those will kill us. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. We know we can take their best punches and hang with them. Now it's time to hit them with everything we got and see how they handle it.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Here for the Pistons, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Morris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Freak subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And then for Los Angeles, Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Green, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Adelman in at shooting guard. Reggie Bullock is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Morris with the bucket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Aldrich, the follow-up champ.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Jackson passes to Bullock. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Four on the clock. Pulls up on the wing.
Mr. Dom Pat.